Yeah, ekelekwa m unu nke onye chịkwa ya zelo. Biko, I want to use this opportunity to briefly talk to my genuine lovers, supporters, all of you who have been, contributing to our liberation since the onset till now. Yeah, due to how things are going currently since how many weeks now, I've been, giving them time to, stop all of what has been going on since the past few weeks till now. It's still going on, lies, propaganda, online dragons, and all of that. And if you have been following me for quite some time now, you understand that I don't really like to dab into certain online dragons. But now I want to encourage you and equally advise you to please make the right decision for yourself. I'm not here to encourage you to follow this person or discourage you not to follow the other person. You're an adult, you understand? You own your phone, your data, and everything. So it's best for you to, pay attention with due process. Just think, reason some things by yourself and make the right choice for yourself. Do not make a mistake you will regret forever. You understand? So there is this video. This was yesterday. This video was released yesterday during the visit when the Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze visited Asia and Middle East. So she made some exposition which some of us do not know. So like I said before, you are an adult. So while listening to her, pick out some valid points which she stated out. Then you can leave the rest which you think that are not valid, for you. All right. So listen to her carefully and do well to share this video for others to get. See, in this liberation, you understand, many things are going on, but you need to be smart enough to understand how things are going so you don't make the wrong choice. Okay, all right, let's listen to her and share this video, guys.
How can this zoo agent declare the independence of the United States of Biafra? None of them could do that. They worked against that. So anybody in their right thinking sense, even a child that is 8 years or 10 years old, we sit back to ask, how can you tell me that this individual is working against Biafra or working for the zoo government? And this same individual was in Finland and declared United States of Biafra as an independent nation, and have countries like the Eritrean government in exile sign a memorandum of understanding with us, and have the Amazonian government sign memorandum of understanding with us, and have all the documents we need as a country. My signature is there. From the Constitution of the United States of Biafra, from the Declaration of the United States of Biafra, from the Helsinki Declaration, which we had last year, from the Ambazonia Biafra Memorandum of Understanding Declaration, which was signed by Cho Ayaba and our Prime Minister, my signature is there. Ask this individual to give you what documents they have, where their signature is. So how can you follow a blind group of blind people that nothing that signifies the United States of Biafra? What document will they give you? What do they have when you follow them blindly and they are deceiving you and you believe them? So ask yourself those questions. If they say that, oh, this COS is working for zoo agent, how come the Prime Minister, there is no, unless that department is not important towards our restoration, there is no single department under Brigade, under United States of Biafra, under de facto that I am not involved in. Not one. Not one. Mention that one. And I'll tell you the summary of that committee. Ask them, the 40 states of the United States of Biafra, who are those that created it? It is me. with the Prime Minister and with the Minister of State. These criminals, you didn't see them. Most of you that we are following when we were having like 2-3 meetings every day, creating the maps of Biafra, creating the states, creating the counties, creating the districts and the executives. You that are true Biafran, ask yourself, did you ever see these criminals? No, I was always there. I know it. That is why the role that I play today is not just out of my experience, my expertise, and what I bring to the table. It is also based on working closely with the Prime Minister over these years to establish the United States of Biafra. That is why. That is why when you get confused, text me, call me, ask me, and I'll give you the right answer from the standpoint of the Prime Minister. Or ask any of the secretaries, or any of the departmental heads, or any of the cabinet members. They will give you the right answer. That is the role I play in this struggle. And I will continue to play that for Biafrans until our PM joins us very, very quickly, very soon. And there'll be no going back.
What kind of a follower are you when you cannot obey simple instruction that come from that Prime Minister who you pretend to love so much, who you pretend you are looking for, who you pretend you want him out? Yes, but you cannot follow simple instruction that he gave. So I don't want to call it psychophancy, but again, I just want to be sure that when we as leaders talk, you know you are talking as a true and genuine leader of Biafra, not as this psychophant, these rags that are flying here and there. It is about a people that wants to be free. It is about a people that have declared their independence. It is about a people that is now a nation. And that nation is not dependent on an individual, whether it's our Prime Minister, whether it's Nnamdi Kanu, whether it is me, whether it's you. It's not dependent on any of us. So the Finnish local police, they also want to establish that it is not dependent on our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. So they may need more time to establish that why they are restricting Odogu, even though why they took his phone, even though why they do not allow him to communicate with us, Biafrans are doing the needful. Biafrans are observing the Monday sit at home 247. Biafrans are mounting their flags all over the Biafra land. Biafrans have 40 states in Biafra territory. All the states have 15 counties. All the counties have 5 districts. The Finnish local police have confirmed, they are confirming every single week that our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is not the reason for Biafra. He is just one of us. I know what is going on, but also the cabinet members, we had a meeting where almost every cabinet member that are truly following Obatobie voted that we will declare on the 29th. The only individual that we existed is this Ogenkere. With Chamo Koma, Sonny Akbarawa, Vam. This is their clique, Imam Madrabo. They were the ones that were fighting that. And some of you that watched the video that was shown in Finland, where you see 4 of them sitting, how their face was, how they reacted, attested to that. But the majority of the Brigade cabinet members, during that meeting we had on the 28th, and there are some things that some of them did on that meeting that day. But at the right time, I will release that to the Biafrans all over the world to see what transpired. But I don't think it's the time right now.
Yes.
So it's based on that, on the security report, also based on what Obatobie has said in the past, that to be on the watch out, that it may happen before that second. And then also based on what some of these criminals that claim to be Brigade cabinet members, what they plotted. That was why we decided to declare on the 29th. If you watch what some of them were exhibiting that day on the 29th, some of them were very reluctant to follow that instruction, but the spirit of Biafra was moving them to do what they must do on that day. Some of them were reluctant even to read the grievances. Some people that were not on that agenda were brought into that agenda. And I remember I asked Professor Koma, why are you trying to deviate? Why are you telling this person to talk? Because that person was not on the agenda that I already approved. But she brought that individual to continue to delay, to continue to waste our time, knowing fully well that event place will close exactly by 5 in 2 hours' time. So they were really darling to delay, but we were on top of their game. That's all I have to say. And there's no way that day that we will not have declared the restoration of the independence of Biafra. And that's exactly what we did. So one, it was God. Secondly, it was us. Thirdly, it was the bringing cabinet members. Fourthly, it was the Biafrans that were in that hall that day that made them move. They didn't want to move quickly. We made them move quickly and swiftly. And we declared they would have. But the spirit of Obatobie in some of us knows that no matter what Obatobie says, no matter, even if they put gun on his head, for us to move that declaration, Obatobie knows it will never happen under my leadership, under these secretaries that are working for this Biafra government right now. They know. And that was why when they said that, when they wanted Ogenkere to hijack Odogu's position, some of them were not prepared to be in Finland. Some of them already started talking to people that they need to cancel their hotel. They need not to be in Finland. They do not want the declaration to hold because the Nigerian government does not want the declaration to happen. We stop them.